job in there. He did what he had to do.
Yeah, happy. Canelo a big dude, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I believe in my abilities. He's a heavy dude, but he's not a big guy. Like, he's 5'8", I'm 5'8", you know what I mean? My arm's longer than his, you know? That fight it'd be good. You're gonna get hit in the fight, you know? That's one thing we all know. And I believe in my abilities, and I believe in myself that I can handle anything that any fighter.
With 6 months to go before their highly anticipated super fight, Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford are already stirring up excitement. The two met with Turki Alalshikh earlier today, but the meeting quickly took an unexpected turn.
Canelo in Riyadh and made the big fight.
Canelo. Alvarez and Terence Crawford nearly came to blows in a heated clash, one that Turki Alalshikh wouldn't have been able to stop. Their meeting in Saudi Arabia was meant to finalize details for their mega fight, but tensions flared when they crossed paths at the airport before heading to Turkey's residence.
His Excellency didn't seem as into this in the past, and now last night seems very on board making this happen. What changed on his end?
I don't know. You have to ask him. You know, I think it's a very intriguing fight. You know, Canelo and me is the same height. I got longer reach than Canelo. I'm faster than Canelo. But Canelo is bigger than me. He's stronger than me. So we both giving away something, but we both gaining something at the same.
Both fighters' teams expected mutual respect, as there was never any bad blood between them. Even while calling each other out, Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford had always maintained sportsmanship. However, things took a turn when Crawford approached Canelo at the airport to exchange pleasantries, only to be met with a cold snub.
So no make sense when you guys say that right now. At the end of the day, I don't want to have credit to face Crawford, but you know, you never know. You never know in boxing. I'll go up and down and fight everybody out there. So it's possible. Why not?
Brings at me or throw at me. You know, I gotta be able to believe in myself if I'm gonna get in the ring with you. I can't go in the ring thinking, oh man, if this guy hit me, he's gonna knock me out, or if this guy hit me, he's gonna break my ribs. So now, you know, if he is talking about Deontay Wilder or something like that.
Crawford persisted in approaching Canelo, but tensions escalated when Canelo nearly attacked him. Enraged, Crawford fired back, and both fighters exchanged heated words, ready to brawl. However, their teams quickly intervened, along with airport authorities, preventing a full-blown fight before their scheduled showdown in September. Later, they arrived separately at Turki Alalshikh's residence, where the Saudi boxing mogul seemingly diffused the situation. A photo of Crawford, Canelo, and Alalshikh together was later posted on Turkey's social media, hinting at a resolution.
History of boxing in September, then 2 more fights in 26. Don't miss with the line.
Boxing world needed a historic showdown, and with Turki Alalshikh's help, it came at the perfect time. Canelo Alvarez and former undisputed champion Terence Crawford have had multiple meetings with the Saudi boxing mogul, but now their rivalry has intensified with a fiery exchange that adds even more excitement to their upcoming clash.
Oh, well, it ain't really no message, you know. It's all respect over here, you know, and if, you know, he do decide to come our way and me and him get in the ring, then it'll be an electrifying fight, you know. It won't be like any other fight that he's fought recently, and it'll be a well-fought fight for both of us, I believe.
Any doubt in your mind that you beat him?
Of course I beat him. It ain't no doubt in my mind that I won't beat anybody.
A fight destined to be the match of the year. Fans crave chaos and intensity, and Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford are delivering. With Riyadh season as the backdrop, Turki Alalshikh has been leading negotiations between both camps, working to finalize one of the biggest fights in boxing history. Canelo Alvarez was initially hesitant to face the 37-year-old from Omaha, but it seems the Mexican icon has had a change of heart and is now embracing the challenge. Reports suggest that Turki Alalshikh played a key role behind the scenes, offering a lucrative deal to secure Canelo's agreement for this massive fight. Though Canelo is set to fight William Skull during Cinco de Mayo weekend in May, it's his showdown with Terence Crawford that's dominating the headlines.
Para este imbécil intento de gente que tengo aquí a mi izquierda, que no se le olvide que yo ya vine siendo el Canelo a Estados Unidos y que solamente lucró con mi nombre. Nunca perdí un solo centavo, sino nomás ganó dinero. ¿Ya le pagaste a Golovkin lo que le quería robar? ¿Sí?
A recent interview with a top boxing platform, Canelo Alvarez addressed his potential fight with Terence Crawford, admitting he doesn't expect much credit for taking on the challenge. "I won't get any credit if I face Crawford, but you never know in boxing. I go up and down in weight and fight everyone, so why not? It's possible." Canelo emphasized his respect for Crawford, but questioned the logic behind the matchup. "People talk about Charlo, who is bigger, yet now they're asking if I'll fight Crawford, who is smaller. It makes no sense, but if the money is right, I'm in." He reiterated a past statement, calling the fight easy money, and noting that Crawford's movement has slowed in recent bouts, making the matchup more appealing.
Hopefully once you guys get in there.
I don't know. I just think, his punching power and his physical size is the only thing that I really...
For Terence Crawford, the fight against Canelo Alvarez has been a long-time pursuit, dating back to his dominant victory over Errol Spence, which crowned him the undisputed welterweight champion. I've been wanting this fight. It's a legacy fight, the biggest in boxing today. It's like the last of the Mohicans. Two top pound-for-pound fighters going head-to-head. I know Canelo is bigger, but I'm up for the challenge. If he steps in the ring with me, it'll be an electrifying fight.
Only thing that I really have to worry about. But who knows? Once we get in the ring, we don't know how I'll handle his punching power, his size. I've been fighting bigger guys my whole life, so I'm pretty familiar with that aspect of the game.
Gears up for the fight in 6 months, former undisputed champion Terence Crawford acknowledges the challenges ahead. He recognizes Canelo's size and power, but remains confident in his own skill set and the weapons he'll bring on fight night. Crawford is no stranger to facing bigger opponents. He's been doing it his entire career and remains undefeated, with a 41-0 record. "I've been fighting bigger guys my whole life, and I guarantee I'll win. There's no doubt in my mind that I can beat anyone I step into the ring with," the undefeated star declared.
Your reaction to that, and that seems like that you do want this fight now.
Well, I've been wanting to fight, I feel as if that's a legacy fight. I feel as if, this is the biggest fight in boxing today.
What makes a potential Canelo versus Crawford fight so compelling is that both men are likely nearing the final chapters of their Hall of Fame-worthy careers. At 34, Canelo Alvarez has been fighting professionally for nearly 2 decades, amassing an impressive 62-2-2 record. However, grueling battles, especially his controversial bouts with Gennady Golovkin, have undoubtedly taken a toll. Meanwhile, at 37, Terence Crawford isn't getting any younger. With 41 fights under his belt and an undefeated record, he has yet to taste defeat in the ring. Seen from this per.
This fight right here is like the last of the Mohicans. We both come in an era where Floyd Mayweather was #1 pound for pound, Showtime, and HBO era, that type of era. So,
Perspective. A Canelo-Crawford showdown makes perfect sense. After all, what greater challenge remains for either fighter?
I respect Crawford. He's a great fighter, and I always say that. No disrespect to him, but sometimes he's